this morning, cup of coffee and his keys. So here we come back to the range to shoot the RPGs yet again, and we've shot the B40 plenty of times, which is this fella here.
One.
And we've already been firing a few of these today. I mean, I love these B40s. They're more of the explosive one, which is called the
HEDP.
Okay, so
High explosive dual purpose.
That fella there, we've been firing plenty of those. We've been doing those all day. I mean, these are the really, I guess, the more old-fashioned type RPGs. There's more modern stuff now, but we stopped firing the RPG-7s because, as you may remember, or not, the last time we did Toyota versus RPG-7, we couldn't actually get it to explode the car. So
we've got two types of the RPG-7s here. What have we got here?
We've got a Chinese one and a Russian one.
Yep.
So I don't even know if the performance on them is much different. You'll have to say, because I don't know the specs on them.
Well, we got here just the Russian one, another normal heat round. Here we have fired this one quite a few times before. So it's no real different to this one here. So I'm pretty sure that we have fired these.
Yeah, I mean, one's Chinese and one's Russian. For us, like trying to blow stuff up, they're just not that good at all.
3, 2, 1.
The hack, my friend. First RPG we did, sort of went through and there's a big hole on the other side, so I hit the car, but because it was the heat shield one, it just went straight through.
Yeah,
so we haven't had a lot of luck ever trying to, I even tried to shoot like right into gas bottles and everything, and they still don't seem to even ignite gas bottles. So they're fun to shoot, and we'll just keep shooting them anyway. So we've taught these guys into giving these ones to us a little bit cheaper, so we'll fire a couple of these today as well, plus a B40. But what we have got, which when we were up in Thailand, on Thailand border last year, for the first time ever, I'd seen an RPG-9. Now I'd heard an RPG-9, never knew that it was specifically different than anything else. And what it is it's a hand grenade that's connected to the RPG. So we asked the guys here about it, and they haven't used them much before. In fact, I don't know if they've used them ever, have they?
No, not for tourists. So we're basically the first ones.
So I don't even know how these are going to go. I don't know how they explode. Can you explain these? How these work?
So this is the warhead on it. So it's basically going to be, in effect, a as an RPG sort of states itself, a rocket-propelled grenade. So this here is just exactly like it would be. You put a detonator into that, and that could be the same as a normal hand grenade. The RPG-9 just goes into the same body as the PG-2. Yep. The B40 just screws in like that.
So this could be interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. That's what we're looking at, a grenade launched from an RPG.
It's going to be very similar to a 40mm HEDP round, essentially in the end. But obviously we're going to see how it goes.
So we decided
the RPGs here.
Yep. So we decided we're going to try and start off. We probably won't work, but we're going to try and shoot these at a Toyota again. Like we'll have to get another Toyota. Yeah. So we'll try.
Shouldn't burn it down.
RPG versus RPG-9 versus Toyota, and we'll see if we can. There's a few other guys here who want to shoot the car, so we're actually hoping it doesn't blow it to pieces. We just want to do a bit of damage and see what these things actually do. So put these ones together, it doesn't matter.
Just pick them up as we go. Make them a little bit.
And get a few more launches over. Okay, so we've just had a bit of a slight setback. The general came over when we told him that we're going to shoot the car, the Toyota with the RPG-9. He said it just cannot happen. Because of how close the car is, you've seen in a minute how close it is, but because of how close it is, the shrapnel from this, because it's a hand grenade, it's quite likely to come over and hurt people here, quite likely to go into the car. So they do have a sense of safety here as well. A lot of people think you just come here and it's just the last of the Wild West. And it is a little bit in some aspects, but there is still a degree of safety, and they won't allow us to shoot these RPG-9s at the car, so we're just going to fire them up into the mountain. So we're not going to have anything like the effect we wanted to have, but for safety's sake, I think they're probably right. But yeah, we're going to get to fire these anyway, so it'll still be good, but it's just not what we really wanted, not the plan we made for the last 3 days. But that's how these days are for you. You just, the translation thing over here, you think you're onto something, you think you're achieving something, and then when it gets to the crunch, they're like, oh no, you can't do that.
In the end, we're happy enough just to fire an RPG 9. It's just a rarity. We're probably one of the first ones to.
So I've never seen any footage before. Last time we saw one of these on the Cambodian border, the Thai-Cambodian border, I went home and researched it on the internet. I couldn't find anyone that fired one of those. So it's obviously a rarity. We're going to go give it a go anyway. So I'm still going to fire one. And I get some effect, but you're shooting into a mountain full of trees. So
yeah, so
it's going to be hard to see any effect, but we'll give it a go anyway. Let's do it. And this is one of the weirdest RPGs I've ever fired. RPG 9. It's a little hand grenade on the end, so it's the very, very first for me, so I'll just see how I can go with it. Okay, so I'm going to go straight up this mountain up here. Pretty good. Nice. There we go, alright. Go off alright when they go off. You gonna do one, March?
Yep. Alright, so this is the second one, the RPG 9. I'm just going to aim it up just a little bit higher than what Steve's one was, but I don't think it's going to go much further. Right, so here we go.
3.
I was aiming about halfway up the mountain, but yeah, she only just went, what's that, 300 metres?
Yep. Pretty good.
It is what it is. Good stuff.